Mr. Mabotja, how are you, sir?
All right, how are you?
No, I'm good, man. You are the chairperson of the Polokwane Local Football Association. I think you were elected in March.
That's true.
Okay, yeah. Maybe can you just tell us about your interest in that role and what you aim to achieve in that role now that you've been elected?
Thank you very much. I'm Mr Mabotja, Chairperson of Polokwane Local Football Association under SAFA Capricorn region.
Yeah.
We were elected on the 2nd of March 2025. And since, let me say, what we want to achieve for this coming 5 years in office is that we need to develop new talent from the young age of 9 years up to upwards, so that our teams are promoted to the regional league. And also we want to have coaching courses whereby our coaches are equipped so that are recognized in this Polokwane municipality and also other municipalities. We currently, since we were elected I think in May, first week of May, we had a successful workshop at Polokwane Welfare Complex where 38 referees were workshopped. Nice. And we managed to have new and upcoming new referees from boys and girls which are younger than 30, and we are going to have the test. They are going to write their examination in August. And now we have a SAFA CAF D license here in Polokwane, which is we are hosting now at New Pitamakawa.
You know, on social media, you see young referees at Gauteng Development League. Is there an age limit to who can be a referee? Can someone who's 12 years old be a ref? Is it allowed? Yes,
it's allowed. That's why we say we want to have this. We can't always say good things about GDL while we're also the LFA here, and we are under this municipality. We need to also have our young referees.
So that it makes sense to have like a 12-year-old officiate under 12.
Under 12.
It makes sense, and then they'll engage each other at the right.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's what we want. That's what we must achieve. That is actually a must for us, because it needs us to make sure that we have these referees from the young age, so that we can also have referees in DDC or PSL.
Okay. No, thanks, Mr. Mabotja. Maybe before we talk about the coaching course, you are also administering the LFA League.
Yes.
Maybe let's talk more about that. I know there are playoffs coming up on is it 2nd of July?
No, 6th and 7th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah, now currently our promotional, we started the league immediately after we were elected, the first week of March. I think it was on the 5th or 7th. Our league started there, then is ending this week on the 22nd of June. Then the next week, the following week, 27 and 28 is the stream playoffs. So that in other areas like clusters playoff, we need to have one each representative. So on the 6th and the 7th of July, we have inter-cluster playoff, which is hosted here in Polokwane at the rugby field.
Yeah.
So is where our promotional league will be showcasing and playing, so that one of them must be promoted to regional league. Yeah.
Maybe people may not appreciate the extent of this league and how big it is. Maybe let's break it down. I know there are in Polokwane, for example, there are clusters which have teams in them. Maybe if you can take us, not to put you under pressure, through which clusters are there and how it's broken down?
No, yeah. We have, we operate under Polokwane municipality clusters, which is 7 clusters. We have Aranang cluster, Aranang, the villages Mashashan and Matlala and part of Muleji.
Yeah.
And we have Muleji cluster, which is from Blood River to Kanana, Muleji. And we have the Shishewo clusters from Polokwane to Lituli.
Just
and we
before
have
Imdo there.
yes, and we have a city cluster which covers from extensions to Dalmada, and we have Mankweng, and it's from after Dalmada.
Mativas
Yeah, Mativas up to Moria,
Yeah.
Burnside. We have MMC, which is Molepo Majachweni. It's from Molepo up to Chweni, Sport that side.
Yeah.
And we have Sebayen Dihali, which is after Mall of the North Kodishing to
Makotopo.
Yeah, Makotopo that side and Marobala.
Yeah.
So we also have I don't know if I've counted Sisheo.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So those are the 7.
7 clusters,
Okay.
which are under Polokwane municipality, and in those clusters we have streams.
Yes.
So teams from Sisheo got 2 streams. Moleji, they have 7 streams. Mankweng is 3. Molaba Majachweni is 2. Aranang is 2. City has grown. It's grown. They have 4 streams this year.
And that's not because of distance, it's the number of teams.
It's a number of teams, yes. It's a number of teams. It's not because of the distance. Yeah. So that's what we have for this season.
Okay. And then there are also divisions within the streams.
That's correct.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah, our league. We want to have. We want to start with the new season from 2025-2026. We want to implement this under 9s. Our problem is we don't have the equipment like poles and the fields, but we want to start those divisions where we can. Like City, I know they have teams. They have schools that are using those equipments, but we want to start with them for next season so that others will follow. But from now we have under 11, 13, 17, 19, which is a promotional league. And in the 19 division, we are forced to have 5 players under 19s.
Okay.
So the others can be more older.
Yeah.
But we want to revisit that. Actually, we want this promotional league to be under 19.
Completely.
Yeah, completely under 19.
So if we are still Hollywood.
Yeah, so that they are ready. So we don't want to have these other players from Hollywood coming to play. To disturb these young ones. So I think we will have to sit down with competitions and come up with a strategy, maybe to reduce those numbers to 8 under 19s or 7, so that we gradually, so each and every season, maybe we reduce 1, we add extra until we have full under 19 promotional league.
Yeah, no, I hear you, Mr. Mabotja. And then, I've always wondered, because LFA is the lowest level of South African football, and there's no relegation there. So what happens when a team finishes last? Do they stay in the league? Or?
Yeah, it's all about the development of players, man. We don't relegate. It's a mass participation. Like we want to do what the municipality want us to do, actually, because even though we are under SAFA, but the municipality is helping us a lot. So they want so that we have a mass participation in the villages, as many as we can. So we don't have relegations.
It's funny how LFA is the most underfunded, but it carries the most teams.
Yeah, that's correct. We don't have any kind of sponsors,
But you
so
have to,
we rely on
you need to have more referees.
Yeah, it's the problem.
Yeah.
Really, we are struggling actually. Financially, we that's a big thing that is
One of the challenges
it's a big challenge. But we'll see. Maybe somebody will come and sponsor us. I don't know.
But your office is open to...
Yeah, our office is open for discussion, also for anyone who can sponsor us or donate or do anything. So we are ready.
No, thanks. Maybe as we finish, Mr. Mabotja, let's go to the coaching course now. Maybe we know it's, and this is another thing that I want to ask. We know this is SAFA CAF D, and I know there's also other types of certifications. Maybe before we get into the course, if you can give us the different type of certifications that SAFA dishes out and how they are related to each other.
Okay, yeah. This one is a SAFA CAF D license, which is run by us as from LFA, but we apply to the region, so that the region apply for us to SAFA National, and certificates are going to come from SAFA National.
Yes, so they'll be signed by an official.
Yeah, officials. President Jordan will sign, and the CEO also, and that one. Yeah, they are going to get the certificates.
Okay, and then the other ones that are there available, which other qualifications does SAFA give?
SAFA also the C license. C licenses. We as a LFA, we are not. We can't run. Yeah, we are not. We can't run the C licenses run by the province and the region.
Yes.
So, but our coaches that which have a D license, they can apply for C license after they have got the D license. But those were I think the C license is going to be in September this year from the region.
Yeah.
But I can't say much about it.
No, it's okay.
But it's coming. It's coming in September.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can only talk about the D that we have now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I know I'm still going to speak to the instructors. Maybe high level. The purpose of the D license. What does it cover technically, and what does it aim to teach the participants?
Yeah, it's actually the intro of coaches. Like I said, we as a LFA, we want to have the under 9s, and as we go under 5s, under 7s. So the D license is basically intro coaching license. So it deals with kids. It educates the coaches how to deal with kids and in all the medication and all the training and technical techniques, everything that deals with the young ones. Yeah, because we need to know how to coach young people. You know, yeah, that's what
because someone would think it's just setting out cones and giving them a ball, but they're very vulnerable at that age.
Yeah.
So there are certain things that you need to know. Actually, you must think like a parent, I imagine.
Sure. Yeah. That's actually. Sure.
No, Mr. Mabotja, I think we can end it there. Thanks for your time, man.
Yeah, and before I leave, I'm very happy to say this year on our D license, we are very lucky. We have former PSL players, 2 former PSL players, which is Kutso Mokwaziling, former Magazi FC and Polokwane City, is here.
Nice.
And also Mr. Mpo Lerato Shabangu, former Mamelodi Sundowns and Moroka Swallows, is here. Nice. So we are very happy to have them, and good luck to them, all of them. Thank you very much.